Hello everyone! In this video we are going to learn how to create annotative blocks, in Autocad of course. They can be useful for some kind of projects, where we add symbols that can represent elements. For example here, suppose we want to add a socket to this project. As it's a small element, to be seen in the plan, we usually represent it as a symbol, with a fixed size, in order to be easily seen in drawings with different scales. In the example here, this socket has 5 mm of diameter in the paper. Back on the model space, I'm going to zoom in the object. And the first thing, I have to confirm it has the size that I desire. Oh, and don't forget to set the scale as 1:1, because we are drawing an annotative element. Otherwise, the block will be automatically scaled after being created, and I don't think that's what we want. So, as I want this distance as 5 mm, you can see that it's not. I have to use the command scale. So I type SC, select all the objects, press enter. I can choose this one as the base point, and then instead of a scale factor, I have to choose a reference. Then I select 2 points for my reference line, and then I specify the new length as 5 mm. Oh, and just to let you know, in this project the unit is millimeter. Now that our symbol is in the correct scale, I'm going to convert it to a block. I select all the objects and make sure they are on the layer 0. To create a block, I can use the alias B to open the block definition to create a block. I type the name for the block, for example, socket. Then we need to tick this box that says annotative. I click on OK, and I can choose the base point, and the block is finally done. The next step is to insert a block on the drawing, but in the scale of one of the viewports. It can be 1/50, 1/100, or 1/200. As you can see there. I decide to choose 1/50. So, on the model space, change the scale here to 1/50. Go to Insert Block, choose the socket, and I'm going to place it where it belongs. I hold this endpoint and put it there. If you go again to the layout mode, you can see it on the viewport with scale 1/50. So until here everything is correct. Then how can I add the other scales? If I access the properties of this block, I can see under miscellaneous that this object is annotative, along with the annotative scale. However, I can easily add more scales here by just clicking on the button at the right. This is the annotation object scale, and I click on Add to add more scales. I choose 1/100 and 1/200 in this list. I click on OK, and here you have them. Then it should be done. So let's change the scale here, and you can see that the object is resized. What happened is that this block has now 3 different scales. When you look at the viewports, the socket symbol has exactly the same size in all of them. And then, if you print, you will notice that the symbol measures exactly 5 mm of width. Going back to the model space and select the socket, you can see the 3 scales when you have this button on the status bar turned on. Then let's put it just in another color to be easier to distinguish. So it was everything in this short video. Thank you very much for watching and don't forget to subscribe to Cat in Black. There you will find loads of content in AutoCAD, short videos like this, or even complete tutorials and full exercises for beginners. Let's meet on the next video.